So today I would like to review these markers. Um, they don't really have a brand, as you can probably see from the writing, but they're known as the Tiger markers because they're available in the Tiger stores. I had heard that they were only available in the UK, but I'm from Portugal and I have a Tiger store nearby, and I did manage to find them there. Um, the Tiger store is um, a store with household items. Also, I have a little helper here, so sorry if he makes things a bit chaotic. Hopefully, he won't buy much. Anyway, the Tiger store is a store for household items. That kind of store that has pretty much everything on it. Basically, everything is useless, but you always feel like buying anything because it's unusual. That kind of store, the one that has like pillows for traveling, um, uh, funny looking dishwashing soap, sponges, all sorts of things, and some office and school supplies as well, which is where I found these. Each package of these markers costs €3, so it's €1 per marker. The package looks like this. It's just plain packaging, no special writing. Doesn't say anything about being alcohol-based markers. Um, Nothing. It just looks like the very cheap kind of packaging. They have some sets organized by colors. Yeah, sorry, my helper had thrown one to the floor. There's a green set, a brown set, a blue set. There's also a yellow set, a red set, and a pink set, I think. If I'm not mistaken, I only got these three because even though they're much cheaper than Copics, um, they're not the cheapest stuff in the world. So yeah. But this was pretty much enough to get an idea of them. Um, Sadly, as far as I know, you can only get them in these sets. So these shades are pretty much everything you get from each color, and I think that's the worst part of them, because I think that's what doesn't allow them to blend as nicely as you can get with other markers that have a lot of shades to pick out from. Um, these markers, pretty much like all alcohol-based markers, have two tips, a bullet nib and a chisel nib. The bullet nib is hard, but it's not the hardest I've used. And they're very juicy, and I love their colors. I'm going to swatch them for you. They're numbered. They don't have names to their colors. So for the green ones, we have 1, 5, 7. Sadly, there is no in between all shades, as I mentioned. So I think I got the wrong side of the paper. I always do this. So there's one green, number 1. There's number 5, which is lighter than number 1, and there's number 7. Their blending, it's okay, but it's not really the best I've used. So I don't know if that's just the markers or if it's the lack of shades in between, as I mentioned before. So there's the green. I can try to blend it a little bit more because of the dark green, but it doesn't really blend a whole lot more. Okay. So that's it for the green. Now I'll go with the blue. Really love these shades, especially on the blues. I think they're really lovely colors. And again, for the blending, as you can see, the shades, even though they should be close, they're not really transition shades, I would say. So there's really not a whole lot you could do with blending. But if you already have other alcohol-based markers, this can be a nice addition. Don't go with addiction, please, please. Here's a Copic Chow. So I guess these two blues are not really too close, but I think I do need it. I did it. But as you can see, the blue and the Copic can blend. So these are a cheaper way to get more shades. Also, I forgot to say, the blue ones are numbered 1, 14, and 17. And for the browns, they're numbered 60, 63, and 66. Starting with the 60. 63. And 69. 66, I mean, not 69. Don't go thinking about 69. And I guess these are the ones that blend a little bit better. Because their shades are closer than the other ones. At least I think so. And they do blend a lot nicer. Now, I don't know about the yellow set, the other 3 sets there are, but as you can see, for the brown one, it's a real nice mix. For their nibs, as you can see, hopefully you can, the nib is hard, but it's a bit flexible. So they're not brush nibs, obviously, so you will not be able to get the effect of a brush nib, but you can get some feathering if you work for that. So all in all, these are without a doubt another cheaper alternative to Copics, but with their limited color range, shades, everything. I I would only recommend them if it's the only option you have available, or if you want to add some cheaper alternatives to your already existing color collection. Because if you can get your hands on other options, and if you can uh, well, if you only get these colors, you won't be able to get as many nice effects as you would with bigger collection of colors, and you will always be limited only to these. But considering you can blend them, as you could see here, with other alcohol based markers, they can be a very nice addition, especially considering how juicy they come, and how beautiful and vibrant their colors are. um, and yes, that's pretty much it. At €1 per marker, they are a lot cheaper than Copics. They're pretty much within the cheapest alcohol-based marker options there are. The only ones that would beat it are the Touch 5, I guess, which run around 40 cents per marker. If you have any questions, please leave them down below in the comments. I would suggest, by the way, not going out of your way to try to buy these markers. Probably, if you ever find any set on eBay, they will they will be much more expensive than they would if you bought them in stores. So I think if you have to pay more than €1 per each of these markers, they're not worth it anymore, and there are other better alternatives out there. But yeah, if you have any questions, please then leave them down below in the comments. I'll answer them um, as soon as I can. If you have any suggestions that you would like to see in my channel, also leave them down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to watch more things like this, some speed drawings, um, rants, everything I present here on my channel, please subscribe. I'm also trying to make a review of a product, art related, once per week. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.